It is a very interesting thing when the ancestors come through and you get downloads, because I don't choose to talk with these accents. Things just come out. So I'm on a little bit of a fast at the minute, which is, I've been called to it. It's not really the time of year that I would usually fast. But interestingly, just been in the shower, water, and I got a water download. And it's kind of linked to, I think I put out a video, well I did put it out, I don't think, I did put it out about, what was it? Oh, new era, water is the element. And obviously there was a few things about, age of Aquarius is air's the element. So what I'm, what's she talking about, blah, blah, blah. What I am talking about is the restoration of the matriarchy and water being the element in terms of how we need to be flowing, and also nurturing the feminine, 101 on the clock, feminine element within our bodies. Masculine and feminine elements coexist. And also because in terms of the world, how much powerful water will be is already, and like, I don't know why it keeps coming up, but we don't mess with water, is where the imbalances and everything has been fueled by anger, fire, like inflammation. When you think of like what negative things do to your body, and I'm not going to call out specific vices because people pick them or whatever due to the pain or whatever they need to move through their lives with. I'm not here to criticise that, but I'm just talking from a factual perspective. Is it's inflammation. It's all about heat. And so the reason why the water is so important at the minute for us to connect with on an individual level and also global is because the imbalance of the heat, the fire, and this is 202. This is not to disrespect the fire element. This is to say that we've been imbalanced. I respect the fire spirits, but at a point where it is dominating to warfare, anger, violence, hatred, I really don't like that word, things that are fueled by frustration, aggression, like heat, like displacement, dis-ease, is an easier word to say, within the body, within the energetic field from person to person. And that's, I guess I'm just clearing up, this is about water being an element that we need to tap into, not of the age, because if we so believe, we're moving into and anchoring into age of Aquarius, the age of knowing, and obviously Aquarius is an air element, but I'm not really talking about the knowing of stuff. I'm talking about us learning in a physical sense how elemental powers can support the healing of our vessel. And what I was also urged to talk about is when you fast and stuff, it's really lovely because it has been a while since I fasted in this way, and I don't need to share details. We've all got ways of dry, wet, liquid, not, whatever. And it's just beautiful because it's been a very sacred, holy day and activations, and I can see I'm a little bit jittery. I've got a lot of stuff coming through from other realms, the elements, because this is just an activation from the water. I haven't touched water all day. Internally I have, so maybe it's just been connected with me more because I've been on a flush. But when we fast, we like lighten the vessel and allow other things to come through. And this is all about energy. It's like we all have the capacity to tap into so many different types of messages from ancestors, from whoever we believe in, and it's really important that we have faith, and whatever the faith is, just however we speak to who we need to speak to. When we lighten our load, when we refrain from certain things, celibacy as well, obviously that's something I've been practicing, getting on to nearly 2 years now. Don't ask me why, this is an instruction. I've told them that I have been a monk in a previous life. I'm not in this one, so 444 on the clock. So this is like, people want to say, oh, women, ADHD, it's all, we're all tapped into energy very, very differently. There's many, many, many gifts among all of us, and I'm from a certain realm, elemental, fae, and connect with some stuff that's going on in like very jittery and activations. And so yeah, so the reason why I 515 I'm sharing is because coming to the water is not only calming, relaxing, mood enhancing, walking by the water, consuming in our vessel to reduce inflammation, because of a lot of the things, and again, I'm not here to do, preacherson, don't eat this, don't eat that, but a lot of foods that we have come accustomed to eat as modern societies actually inflame the body. And so when we start to look into that, if we're called to research, anyway, with just natural foods, not a lot of the emulsifiers and the things and the 16,000 ingredients that are in certain products, they can irritate the body and the organs differently. So anyway, that's a message from the water. That was number 6 on the clock. So clearing, and I haven't eaten in many hours, almost days now. So that's just clearing, and maybe others are going to be called to do various practices. Again, I don't call them spiritual anymore because I believe we're spirit beings. This is just lifestyle practices that we take on to honour our bodies. I'm enthusiastic to see what comes through, because I do know that I'm a channel. We all are a channel, but it gets dimmed and dulled by inflammation, energetic inflammation, I'll call it. So that's why I say water's the element. Maybe because some people have suggested water shaman or whatever, but I don't like labels. I just know the water, Mother Ocean, Gaia is talking to us elementally very differently, and at the minute water is what is calling the eye, and I believe it will help the world.